Good morning, Year Ones. It's Wonderful Wednesday, and today we're going to continue to learn about time. By the end of the session, I'd like you to learn what a second and a minute is, estimate a minute, and think about what can be achieved in a minute or even more. Before we start, though, I want you to talk to your adult and talk about what units of time you already know about. I'm going to show you some units of time, and I want to see if you can order them from the shortest amount of time to the longest. Let's have a look. Minute, 20 minutes, hour, afternoon, second, morning, 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. We're now going to think about how long 1 second is. When you think 1 second has ended on the timer, I want you to put your finger on your nose. Make sure you turn away from the screen so you can't see the countdown. This is an estimate where you guess how long something is. So turn away from the screen. Get ready to put your finger on your nose. Are you ready? Steady. Go. My goodness, that was quick, wasn't it? 1 second is the shortest amount of time. And there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Now remember that fact because that will help you with the next task. This time I want you to estimate how long you think 1 minute is. Remembering I've told you there's 60 seconds in 1 minute. I wonder if you could put your finger on your nose when you think 1 minute has passed. Again, turn away from the screen so you can't see the timer. Are you ready? Steady. Go. Wow, that seemed like a very long time, didn't it? But in fact, that was only 1 minute. And there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. I wonder how many minutes there are in a whole day, which is 24 hours long. Maybe some of you will challenge yourself to find out. Now this time you can have a competition with your brothers, sisters, or mums and dads. And I want you to be stood up near the computer so you can see the time. I want to see how many times do you think you can stand up and sit down on your bottoms with your legs crossed in just 1 minute. Have a guess. We call this an estimate. Write down your guess and get your brothers and sisters and your adults to write down their guess as well. Make sure you're comfortable. I'm about to start the timer. Are you ready? Steady. Go. Sorry, Year One, slight technical hitch. Should we try again? Are you ready? Steady. Go. I wonder who won? Who managed to do the most amount of standing up and sitting down in 1 minute? And I wonder how close you were to your estimate. Now let's focus on today's lesson, having experienced what 1 minute and 1 second feels like. We've got a picture in our In Focus task of 2 children enjoying a maths lesson and a group of children enjoying a music lesson. If they were in this music lesson and they were singing a song, do you think it's likely to take just 1 minute to sing the song or an hour to sing the song? If you were in a maths lesson, do you think you would be in your maths lesson for just 1 minute? Or do you think a maths lesson is more likely to take an hour? I wonder if you can think of any other activities that maybe you do at home or do at school that take 1 second to do. What about any activities that take 1 minute to do? Or even any activities that take 1 hour to do? Talk to your adults. Now, if we look in the Let's Learn from our Maths No Problem, we can say that it would take about 1 second to clap 3 times. It would probably take about 1 minute to sing a song. And it would probably take about 1 hour to have a maths lesson. And at Woodlands Park Primary School, we do maths for 1 hour. Now, I want you to journal some ideas about other activities you could do that take 1 second or 1 minute or 1 hour. You can either use the sheet that's been uploaded to the website that looks exactly like the one you see on the screen now, or you can make your own table in the book that you're using at home to record your learning. How many activities can you think of? Now it's time to play a game. You can work with a partner at home or an adult, or you might want to involve your little brothers and sisters or even older brothers and sisters to help. You just need a piece of paper and a pencil. Ask your adult to do an activity with you. Discuss with somebody else in your family how long you think the activity might take, and then write your estimate on your piece of paper. Now remember, your activity might take an amount of seconds, an amount of minutes, or even an amount of hours. You might want to have a go at those activities. There's some helpful suggestions there for you. You might talk about and try and find out how many star jumps you can do in 30 seconds. You might want to find out how many times you can walk up and down the stairs in 1 minute. Or you might try to find out how many times you can write your name in 2 minutes. You could turn it around. You could think about how long does it take you to walk up the stairs? Is it going to be seconds, minutes, or hours? How long would it take you to do 1 star jump? How long would it take you to write your name? Would that be seconds? Would that be hours? Or would that be minutes? Have a go. Now let's look at our guided practice. You have to fill in the blanks with either the word seconds, minutes, hours, days, or weeks. Pause the video and have a go at those 3 questions. The same learning is going to happen for your independent learning. Again, this worksheet is downloadable from the school website, or you could just write it down in your journal. Can you fill in the blanks again with those key words seconds, minutes, hours, days, or weeks? Pause the video and ask an adult to help read those questions if you're struggling to read it. Some more extra challenges for those of you who really want to push yourselves. Extra challenge 1. Would you measure the duration of activities listed below in seconds, minutes, or hours? Can you sort them into 3 groups? Seconds, minutes, and hours. The 6 activities are brushing your teeth, reading a book, saying the alphabet, holiday flight, playing outside, and sleeping at night time. Extra challenge 2. Are the units of time that have been chosen sensible for the activities listed? The first one says, a football match measured in seconds. Do you think that's a suitable unit of time, or do you think there could be a better one? The second one, a lap around the school playground measured in minutes. Do you agree that's a suitable unit of time, or would you suggest something different? And the third one, a birthday party measured in hours. Explain your answers and your thinking to your adult. And the last extra challenge. Dora has a clock without an hour hand. She says, however, I can measure how long it takes someone to run around the playground 10 times using my clock. Do you agree with Dora? Can you explain your answer? Now that's it for maths this week because of bank holiday on Friday, but we'll revisit and finish our chapter on time for 3 more sessions next week. Have a lovely weekend.